Good evening and welcome to this week's installment of Sports Monday. I am Paul Lopez here with the latest in sports news. Basketball fans, get ready, there's a new game in town. The Belize Premier Basketball League is making its grand debut, promising a thrilling night of high-level hoops and entertainment as it tips off its inaugural season. All eyes will be on the court as the freshly formed Belize City Thunderbolts take on the seasoned, easy investment Dream Ballers in what's expected to be a high-energy showdown. But it's not just about the game. For the league's executive team, this season is a proving ground. They're aiming to show that Belize can support a second professional basketball league and that this one has staying power. We caught up with league CEO Dr. Gilbert Gordon, who shared his excitement and confidence in what's to come.
Early November, we held about, I would say, 2 meetings trying to get the BPBL off the ground, but apparently that did not come to fruition. And so in early January, I contacted my team, the Hurricanes management team, and I said to them, how would you feel to be able to sacrifice what we have put together and the success that we have built over the years for the past 10 years, and let us focus on building pro basketball in Belize, using that same managerial capacity that we have. And so my management team, we looked at putting together a proposal, a prospectus that was presented to all the different, we believe, potential team owners. And so we sent that all out to all districts, to Corozal, all the way to Punta Gorda, trying to see if we could have built something because of the 10 years of what we have had. We have developed a level of success, and also we understand the challenges and the pitfalls. And so we know what it is to be able to run a professional basketball league. And so based on the prospectus, we send it out, and based on the response that we receive, we now have 7 professional teams that will be taking part in this year's tournament.
As the Belize Premier Basketball League kicks off its first season, we'll be keeping a close eye on which of the 7 teams rises to the top and how the league's leadership handles the challenges ahead. Speaking of challenges, 4 Belizean athletes have just scored big wins, not on the field but in the classroom. Over the weekend, standout thrower Mia Sylvester graduated from the University of Idaho with a bachelor's degree in exercise science. She's not slowing down either. Mia plans to keep breaking records while pursuing a graduate degree. Also celebrating academic milestones are Ernest Broster and Francis Hawes, who both earned their bachelor's degree, and Thomas Garbett, who completed his master's program. These achievements are more than just personal victories. They're powerful reminders that sports can open doors to academic success. We spoke with Hawes, who shared his inspiring journey from Belize City's south side to the global stage. Their stories are proof that with dedication and drive, Belizean athletes can excel both in competition and in the classroom.
This is a very proud moment. I graduated with honors. I made my mom, my family, my grandmother proud. And I did it the day before Mother's Day, so no better gift. And I'm very proud of my achievement.
It was a bounce-back weekend for the Belize Bank Bulldogs at Rogers Stadium here in Belize City as they faced off against the Wolfpack Softball Club in the 2025 Fast Pitch Tournament. Coming off a tough loss to the Beacons last week, the Bulldogs were hungry for redemption and they delivered. The game opened with Wolfpack stepping up to bat first, but the Bulldogs quickly showed they were ready to turn the tide. With sharper plays and stronger teamwork, the Bulldogs flipped the script and gave fans a thrilling performance under the lights. It's a big win that puts them back in the mix as the tournament heats up. Helen Casasola connects and sent a ground ball towards third base. She made it safely to first base. Casasola then made it to second base after the catcher fumbled the ball. Alexi Flowers came from behind with a big hit that placed her on second base and Casasola on third. And now bases are loaded with 2 outs and Kaylee Guerrero up to bat. Her first swing sent a ground ball towards second base. The fielder fumbled the ball and Casasola was able to make it across to the home plate. They scored 1 run in the first inning. The Belize Bank Bulldogs came out swinging and they did not let up. The action kicked off in the first inning when Janika Hilton made a daring dash to third base after a solid hit from teammate Agnes Lucas. Lucas paused briefly at first, then made a break for a second. Wolfpack's pitcher chased her down and got it out, but not before Hilton seized the moment and sprinted home, scoring the Bulldogs' first run of the game. That early spark lit a fire under the Bulldogs. They added 2 more runs in the second inning, 1 in the third, and exploded with 4 more in the 6th, bringing their total to 8 runs. Meanwhile, the Wolfpack couldn't keep up. Their only run came in the first inning, and from there it was all downhill. Final score, Bulldogs 8, Wolfpack 1. A commanding win that sends a clear message. The Bulldogs are here to play. The energy was high and the talent on full display this weekend in Belize City as the Anthony Mahler Youth Football Tournament continued with exciting matchups, both in the female and male divisions. In the under-15 female division, the Albion Strikers and Goal-Getters battled it out in a tightly contested match that ended in a 1-1 draw. Both teams showed grit and determination, giving fans a glimpse of the rising stars in girls football. Over in the boys division, Hattieville United and Sampson Academy delivered a nail-biter. Hattieville took on an early lead with goals from Luke Rosado and Christopher Oriano. But Sampson Academy wasn't backing down. Gilbert Gomez and Jerome Moore came through in the final minutes to level the score at 2 apiece. The tournament continues to be a platform for young athletes to sharpen their skills and dream big. With more matches ahead, the future of Belizean football is looking bright. Well, folks, that's all we have for you in tonight's coverage of Sports Monday. Catch you in the next one.